Declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead. So, Bogle, who is the Lord of your life? Jesus is the Lord. I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yay!
I had been thinking about like getting baptized for a while, and I wasn't really sure like when I was gonna do it. Like there was times in church like they would literally be asking people like, come get baptized, like we're doing it right now, whoever wants to do it, and I'd be sitting there like wanting to do it, but I just didn't. And then Ryan and I had a moment together like where we were alone, like just kind of walking, and he was like, what do you think about getting baptized? And I was like, I'm so glad you asked that. And it's not like about the whole like having physical things, it's about having like relationships and like relationships with God. And like that's kind of what I built throughout the week. And I mean, the family that we stayed with at the church, they were very, just very loving and very welcoming. And I had some like doubt about, I've never been out of the country before, I'm gonna have this like big culture shock. And like, even though like the people there, like they didn't look like me or like they didn't speak the same language as me, it literally, like it felt like I was right at home. It was like the last day we were hanging out with the kids, and each day they would ride to the church in like the back of a pickup truck. And the last day they were leaving, it was like a scene out of a movie. Like they were all like waving bye to us, and I was just sitting there and I just started crying. And then a couple nights later, we were all going around doing our devotionals, and I started crying again because after each person's devotional, I just wrote down some stuff like just to tell them like at the end of the week. And I got to the last person I talked about was Evan, and me and him are like brothers. So that was just very, very emotional. And just the group itself, I mean, it really helps. You've got like all the different personalities from different sports and stuff, but it was perfect. I felt like it was just the perfect mix. One thing I've been really trying to implement in my life this year is this whole mentality of I get to do this, I don't have to do this. I get to go to workouts at 6:45 in the morning, I don't have to. I get to go play golf, I don't have to. I get to go to class, I don't have to. I mean, I would say that's the biggest thing, because I mean, I'm sure that those kids in Belize would love to get to play golf. And I mean, they just can't. That's probably the biggest thing. It's like I get to do these things, I don't have to do these things. If there was some sort of like standard or checklist thing that you had to check off before you could go on one of these mission trips for being a good enough Christian, there's no way that I would have been able to go definitely on the first one, and maybe not even on the second one. I mean, it was just the 2 best weeks of my life, and such a turning point. Like my golf like is up and down, like I have good days and bad days, like I still deal with like family things, whatever, but like just, you never know like what's gonna happen. I didn't go into the Belize trip thinking I'm gonna get baptized, but I did. And since then, I mean, my life's just been so much better.